Well, uh, yeah, I guess yearly episode. Um, we've been gone for a hot fucking minute, and by we I mean I. Just kind of taking this over. I'm kind of bored, and it's summertime, so I have nothing to do. So I thought I'd just start this thing back up. You know, I'm also a couple drinks in, and I figured that'd be the best way to start this thing back off. Um, let's see, life updates. Um, so I listened to the last episode, and I just got into grad school, so I'm still in grad school. Technically, have a semester left, um, which means I just need an internship, and then I graduate. There's a little bit more to it, but that's basically the gist of it. Um, and oh, excuse me, it's kind of exciting. A lot of stuff has happened, and I think this episode is just gonna be like a year recap. Since the last episode, I think I did it around. I think it was in July, because the July 4th. Yeah, I think it was around this time. Um, before, and so tomorrow's my birthday. Or I guess when I upload this, today is my birthday, the 17th, whatever the 17th is. Um, and the 17th of July. And yeah, I turned 24. Um, it's such a fucking weird age. Um, I say I'm gonna stop saying Three, two, one. I'm there. I'm back. It's a weird age. I feel that I should have done something. Like, I don't know, maybe cured cancer. I don't know, like, how successful I would have been at it. But I should have given it a go. Definitely should have at least tried. Yeah. But as a sport management major, we don't have much interaction with cancer research. So I guess that's a reason. But yeah, I turned 24, so I went to the old Google and just typed in 24 things. What's it? 24 things I've learned in 24 years. There's a lot of them, so I just picked the one that was like most recently uploaded, which was in March. Um, and so I'm just gonna read these. I don't know if I've done this before, to be honest with you. Well, I definitely haven't for 24, because I'm just turning 24, obviously. And so I'm just gonna read these, and we'll just comment on them, because no one's ever done that before. Number one: if you want something, only you have the power to go out and get it. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. First of all, that's a fucking quote you see on like a high school basketball whiteboard before practice. Or sorry, yeah, like before practice when like your team like doesn't have like an all star. That's what's written on the board. I should know. Our JV team, basically all white kids. We had that on the board basically every game. And our coach, Kelly, fucking prick. He also had this thing about penguins. Like how um, we have to be like penguins on the court because they defend each other or some shit. But if you watch any Planet Earth that involves penguins, those fuckers they'll fucking steal each other's eggs. They'll put rocks to fake. Like they're mischievous motherfuckers. And fuck off, Coach Kelly. Two, compassion is essential, but keep your guard up. Okay, kind of emo. Discovering your passion takes time. Allow it to grow at its own pace, and don't choose a certain path simply because someone else wants you to. I actually kind of agree with that one. Um, that's kind of why. Fun fact, surprise. I'm moving to North Carolina with no real plan right now. I'm applying to some jobs up there and looking around, but that's my midlife, my quarter life crisis. That is what I'm doing. I'm moving. And hopefully it works out. And I'll keep you guys updated with this lame ass podcast. All right. There are three sides to every story: his side, her side, and the truth. That's dumb. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Don't believe anything you read on Facebook. That's true. So, like, all those. I think our generation for sure. Big headline generation. We don't. At least the people on my Facebook don't give a fuck about what's actually in the article. The moment a headline reads like, the last rhino was killed, they share that shit instantly. And you go, If you do like a quick Google search, you'll realize that's not true at all. Rhinos are still chilling. Have you seen those photos of the elephants with their horns cut off, bro? I say we should just shoot poachers, like 100%. Just shoot them. That would be the most effective way to get rid of them. That's all I'm saying, and I'm going to drink again. 6. Reading is one of the most important things you can do to further your intelligence and your understanding of life. I'm reading Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. Kind of a flex on all you idiots that don't know about astrophysics, but to be honest, I have to reread a lot of the paragraphs because I don't understand it. Put your phone down. Life is happening right in front of you. Well, okay. Apparently, I can't finish this segment anymore. So, fuck off. What's her name? Shit, I'm back on my phone. I'm sorry, Sarah. Fuck off. So I just won't look at my phone. I'll just zoom out. You don't have to be a party animal to have a satisfying and rewarding social life. As I'm getting older, it's kind of true. Yeah, no. The party animals are still doing their thing and just kind of wearing on them a little bit. A little booger sugar really starts kicking in around this time, and you're stronger than you think. That's debatable. I went to the gym today and put on some weights I thought I could do. Couldn't do them, so that's fucking false. I definitely hurt myself. Musicians and creative people are not inferior to doctors, lawyers, and engineers. If you're a bad musician, you are inferior for sure. Only the good ones are not inferior. Like, if you're a shitty musician, you cannot compare yourself to a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer. You just can't. But if you're like Post Malone, yeah, I feel like you could. You could definitely put yourself up there. And creative people, what's that mean? Just people who go, call yourself creative, you can just be picking your nose and putting on a piece of paper. There's the guy on the Daniel Tosh show, was it like dipped his dick in paint and painted? Like, so is he not inferior to a doctor? Shut the fuck up, Sarah. If a partner wants you to change for their own convenience, run away. Find a partner that wants to see you grow. I've never really been in a relationship, so I don't know what that means, but I'm all about running away. Big running away guy. Don't let someone else's opinion sway your own. Come to your own conclusion about people and concepts of life. Yeah, I guess. Unless you're having like a discussion and like they have facts, then you can kind of change your opinion. Being a loud one is okay. Ask your question and be engaged in the world around you. Being a loud one sometimes is okay, to be sure. But you loud motherfuckers are annoying most of the time. Especially when you're drunk. Like, shut the fuck up. We know you're there. We know you're drunk. You know you're partying. You don't have to yell every 10 seconds or every Snapchat video you send to your fucking Blake. Okay? He cheated on you 3 times and he snorts cocaine off your ass. We get it. We know. Fucking chill. Anyways, I feel like we went on right there. People change, and that's okay. Yeah, Val, okay. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's essential. I'm a big ask for help guy. One, because I'm not that smart. And I like working with people. So if I'm kind of questionable on something, I'll definitely ask for help. Just one, because I don't want to fuck it up, and two, let's hang out a little bit. What other people think of you is none of your business. You can still be respectful to someone who shares opposing views. Yeah, no shit. Welcome to fucking adulthood, idiot. Make sure before you go to others, make sure you have something to give. Bitch, I got my time and my beautiful personality. Anyone that makes fun of your insecurities is probably 100 times more insecure. Insecurities, What do I have? Let's see. What insecurity? I definitely have like tiny ankles and wrists. Um, and if you've ever seen me in person or seen my foot, like I have very like knee down is stupidly thin. I do work out. I do leg day, flex. I do calves. Like just like I eat, I'm eating a shit ton to try and like gain weight and stuff, and like it's just not growing. And unless I do like 600 calf raises a day, which I could. Dude, don't get me wrong, I definitely could. Am I gonna? That's just a lot of fucking work. But looking at my dad, my brother, my grandfather, like everyone has skinny legs in my family. It's just a thing. My brother works out 2.5 hours a day. Like his legs are still skinny, and like I'm at this point I'm okay with it. Like I know I have skinny legs. I definitely wear outfits and stuff now that kind of hide that a little bit. Or just show it off. Fuck it, I have skinny legs. Cool. Like doesn't make me any less of a man, you know. Got a bigger dick for it. That's actually 100% a lie. um, Emotional projection is a thing. Keep that in mind when you're being accused of something you did not do. I don't really. Okay. You are not responsible for the actions of other adults around you. Do not allow others to make you feel responsible. That's true. Everyone's kind of fucked up, and they just need to take responsibility for their actions. That's kind of how that goes. Take responsibility of your wrongdoing. Yeah, 100%. You fuck up, you fuck up. Accepting praise is not a sign of narcissism or selfishness. I definitely talked about this in the past episodes. You probably haven't listened to them, but that's fine. Like, I don't know if it's just our generation or just us as people. Like, when someone asks, like, oh, like, what are you good at or something, like, very few people, like, say what they're good at. They go, oh, nothing. Like, bitch, if you're good at some stuff, if you can sing, sing, goddamn. If you can draw, draw. Like, say it. Like, I don't know. Like, step the fuck up, you know? Never stop learning. Every day is a change. You know what? Is there any, like, let's see if there's any funny ones. I wanted to make my own, but I'm way too lazy to do that. And so... Sorry, I'm just going through one more. Vacation is a state of mind. Bitch, what? You crazy? Vacation's not a state of mind, stupid. You gotta get out of here. Take a long walk after work. Try a new restaurant. Photograph the things you see. Try a new class or hobby. That's not vacation. That's just like doing shit after work. You know? Make a fool of yourself every day. Has anyone listened to this fucking podcast? This is what I'm doing right now. I'm literally sitting in my room, like on my floor, because my desk is dirty. Be honest, be kind. Yeah. This is the 24th one. Say I love you all the time. No, okay, this one, you know what? Pause. Let's be real for a second. That is dumb. Do not say I love you. If you say I love you, I don't know. I say I love you when I mean it. That's just a me thing, but like, I'm not gonna say it to a girlfriend or anyone until like I know like shit's serious. Like, I just don't like if you're dating for 2 months, you say I love you, like, bruh, like, I'm judging for sure. The single guy's judging. Yeah, I get it, but I don't. There's something. It's a strong word. It's a strong like sentence, strong statement. Like, you're just tossing that shit out, just like the word cunt over in England. I don't know. I really just want to say the word cunt, and I needed a reason. But like you just throw it out, and I don't get it. Like, how can you say a word that has such a strong, like, rooted meaning, just whimsically like that? You know, like, I don't know. I mean, that's just me, I guess, on that one. I'm drinking again. By the way, I'm drinking Trulies. So if you call me a fag, you can go for it. But yeah, they're delicious, and black cherry is the best flavor. Okay, like White Claw, black cherry might be a little bit better. But Trulies was on sale, and so I just kind of. So let's do year in review. let's do, since what, last July. Alright, let's just go do some photos right now. Is that the best way to do this? Probably not. Okay. Oh, I can just do it this way. July. Here we go. So, what has happened since then? I got a couple more tattoos. If I can edit it, I can edit it. It's a lot of work, but I'll toss out some photos. A couple more tattoos. So my best friends, Michael Fertig and Valerie, got married. Wedding was dope. I was a groomsman. Amazing. It was my first wedding ever being in, and such like a loving guy, and everyone there. It was a dope time. We were in Tennessee. Beautiful, like venue. It was on a mountain on a farm in Tennessee, like in August. It was a little hot, but like it was gorgeous. Let's see. We're in August. It's football season here. I was still working at Summit Boosters in August, and I loved it. I was there for 2.5 years or so, almost 3. And let's see what else happened in August. Went to Real Friends Grayskull concert. Loved it. Favorite bands. I died at a UCF game. When I died, I blacked out, and I have no recollection really of what happened. And the only thing I have are photos and stories from Jaren and Caitlin and them. I puked, and yeah, that's all I remember. Caitlin somehow got me to go to a bar after. Shout out, Kate. You're probably not going to listen to this, but I'll just give you a shout out. Let's see. I got another tattoo. Still football season. Oh, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I was with Caitlin and Nancy, my girl. Shout out. I loved it. Loving family. They all took care of me. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there were like any like girl stories and stuff around this time. No, I think I'm chilling around this. Sorry. If anyone listened to this that I was talking to that time, I'm so sorry. Christmas. I went to a formal. That was cool. I got the dress. I really like dressing up. So I always have fun doing that. And let's see. My mom came down for Christmas when I had Rockin' the Stash. That was fun. I got second place in the Boosters annual punt kick pass competition. I only lost because the kid drilled like a 52-yard field goal. Like, I'm not a kicker. I'm a thrower, Went to Louisiana. Went to the Independence Bowl with the Pops. I love that man so much. January. Went to California for the national championship game. That was actually fucking dope. Really, really cool experience that I got to do. I'm really proud and glad I did it. And so what it was is a couple of us, I think there was 8 of us. Excuse me. We flew out to California for the Clemson, Alabama national championship game, college football. It was cool. So we were there for 1, 2, 3. I think we were there for about 5-6 days. And we helped out a company there, basically set up. So what it was like an event management company. And we went out, it's called Etzel. We went out, we got there, and we did what's called scrimming, where at least for the first couple days, it was me and another guy, and basically we put up all the tarp on the fences up with zip ties for days. And a lot of fun. Like we were there for 13 hours a day doing this. There were other jobs, but that was kind of our main job. They put us in a little cubicle because it was raining, windy, cold. Like it sucked weather-wise. It was a little bonding experience for sure. With the people there, the Chelsea, Danny, Shelby. I'm just gonna say their names later, so might as well. Vincent, Aaron, and Joe. Dick. But yeah, it was really cool, just bonding experience with those people. Like, we're all still friends from that, because, when you work, you know, 42 hours straight with no sleep, you really start bonding with people. Um, and I know I stopped saying but just fuck off. Okay. And it was actually kind of rough. Like, wake up at 6, get there at 7, and just work. That's what we did. We just worked for hours, and in the rain and snow. And at one point, it rained so bad that it essentially flooded. And we, as Floridians, not prepared. One girl Chelsea was, but she's like worked there before. No heads up about like the rain gear. We're all just like in sweatshirts and jeans. There's definitely more story. I'll probably go on some more tangents about this place, about this trip. But, yeah, so, like, we got set back. Because we couldn't work. It's storming, it's thundering. So they go call us in. It's like, so the game is on the 7th. 8th? It's on the 7th or 8th. I'm not too sure which one. But it's on one of those. So we'll say the game's on the 8th. So on the 7th, they go, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have to pull an all-nighter. We go, all right. And they look at us like, oh, you guys are college kids. You pull those often. Nah, bitch, I'm in bed by like 10 o'clock. Like, I don't know who the fuck you think I am. But I'm in bed. For sure. But they go, all right, cool. So it was like 5 o'clock. So like, all right, we'll leave. We'll come back at like 11 and just work all the way through up until the game. All right, cool. Now, before this, me and two other colleagues, not going to say their names just for legal reasons, we Ubered to a cannabis store. California, it's legal, so I don't feel bad about it. I wouldn't feel bad about it anyways, but... we bought some edibles, some, pre-rolled DBs. And yeah, so when I got back at 6 o'clock with everybody, first of all, we had Chipotle there, which was dope. Ate that up. But a couple of us smoked before, and a couple of people went to bed. I did not. I just couldn't fall asleep, so I stayed watching YouTube videos. And so we had to wake up at 10 to go back. And one of the kids got, air quotes, sick, Joe. Fucker. And we get back and, we're on our way, and I go, I have some edibles. I'll eat those. First of all, I ate 2. You're not supposed to eat 2. And I drank a Bang energy drink. This started my Bang addiction for sure, but just heads up, don't mix Bang and edibles. Ever. Because about 15 minutes into us getting there, my body was so fucking confused on what was going on right now. Top of half my body was hyper shit, ready to go, and I couldn't feel my legs. My legs wouldn't move, and I am mid-shift trying to scream up some stuff with the team. My heart started hurting. Also, they bought all these like caffeine snacks and stuff, which cool, but like I've never really taken a lot of those. Like I'm more of just a coffee guy, so I'm drinking coffee as well with the Bang and the edibles. And they had these like gummies like for energy. I'm like, okay, they were thick. They're for like marathon runners or something. And I go, cool. So I ate a full one, whatever. I ate a second one. They were good. And the lady looks at me. She goes, Hunter, how many did you eat? I go, oh, 2. Well, each of those gummies has like 700 milligrams of caffeine or some shit. And she goes, you can't eat. You stop. Like I don't know if your heart can take it. And so I am. Again, my body is just all sorts of fucked up. It's like 6 a.m. Haven't slept. It's not even 6 a.m. It's probably like 2 a.m. Haven't slept. Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on at work. And so look at me. All right, so we'll like divide and conquer. I go, oh, fucking dope. I can hang out with my squad. Danny, Shelby, Vincent, scrim turns, shout out. We hop in our golf cart, head out. Gang. So we scrim. Love these guys. We don't really talk as much as I want to, but we always have that in our memory banks, the old scrim turn days of being rained on, laughing, being yelled at. A couple of us were slightly high, but it's alright. Again, bonding moment for sure. When you're with people at 2 a.m., I think it was like 3 to 6 or so. It was just us four, just working, having fun. It was a great experience. And yeah, we'd meet back up with the other team, and they were kind of the people. I'm saying that, but I'm sure they had a great experience. They don't hang out like we did after, but whatever, we're better. And so yeah, and so we just scrimmed all fucking all up until the game. So the game was at like 7 p.m. or something like that. So we set up everything. We set up Taco Bell tent, everything from marketing, activation, everything. And then, y'all will never fucking guess what happened. We got tickets to the motherfucking national championship game. Tickets. Like fucking, let's count. I got a photo. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 rows up. 1. 11. I think I was on the Clemson end zone. Oh, it was fucking hype. And we got free beer. So Dos Equis was one of the sponsors. And they just had cases of beer left. And the great person that I am, we got beer before Danny and I did. Oh, Taco Bell. We just went over there and asked for beer. And so we're doing this other tent, and like this guy's leaving with alcohol. I go, hey man, like, can I snag those? And Dad, he just goes, yeah, but like I'll look away. He's like, well, damn, what'd he say? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go turn around and pick up this box. Like whatever's gone's gone. I go, all right, dude, fucking bet. So I just started grabbing beer. Dana started drinking. Shelby was there. There's like all this leftover alcohol, and they just let us drink it. They go, hey, we're gonna throw it away. Just drink it. Letting college kids just kind of have a free for all for a second, not a good idea. Because when I haven't slept in at this time it's like 37 hours or some shit, 36 hours. Danny and them have only slept for a couple hours. If you look at these photos, we are fucking dead. The bags under our eyes are so thick, and it was just, yeah, we got drunk so fast, and it was amazing. So if you ever want to get drunk super quick, one, don't sleep for a good amount of time before. This is advice. Don't sleep a good amount of time before. Or give blood, one of the two. Doesn't really matter which. But once you drink it, you'll just get drunk super quick. Be a cheap day. It'll be a good time. All right. What else happened on that trip? Ooh, so after the game, right, we're already drunk. And some stuff happened. I might talk about it on a later podcast, but a couple of us went to the bar after we got back. It was me, Danny, Shelby, and Kid Aaron. We went to some dive bar I found on Google. And we walk in, there's people like dry humping on the pool table. We go and take over the jukes box, which is never a good idea, especially because we're hammered. Keep drinking, keep playing our stupid shit on the whatever. And it was just a great time. Aaron started falling asleep at the bar. That's always a good time. He almost got kicked out. We should have let him for sure. And then even when like we got back, Danny, Shelby, and I hung out a lot. Vincent a little bit. Like super cool. Really glad I met him. They impacted my second semester of grad school in such a positive way. And it was cool to meet them, and then they're both. Shelby now works. Can I even say this? Like works at Kansas right now. Danny has an internship at Penn State. They are killing it, my biatches. And yeah, like I'm just so proud of them. It's great. Let's see. We also went to a Kings game, which was really cool. We got like a tour of that whole thing. Also, so this is still. So I got back from California. We're all doing whatever, and this girl has been up on Snapchat. She's a friend of a friend. Lives in Tampa. That's 4 hours away. 4. So we start snapping. She's a cutie. She's alright. You know I'm not gonna know this story. I'm not. Another time. Listen, we talked for a little bit. Didn't end well. Both emotionally unavailable. It was a good time. Cool. Just blue balled. So I'm like, yeah. Whatever fans are out there. Anyway, we just kept hanging out again. They made my time fun. Went to another form. Well, not yet. What happened? Went back to Orlando. So my girl Caitlin, she graduated. Caitlin fucking graduated. That was in May, but Caitlin fucking graduated, guys. So they just remember that Caitlin graduated. We got back to Vito. We got drunk at Palace. Sorry, not Palace. Pub. Let's see. Danny had her birthday. Ooh, I might put a light bar on my Ford Escape. Watch this video if you think I should. If we get above 10, if we get above 2 views, I'm gonna do it. So fucking game on, people. So get into May. Wait, when the fuck was her graduation? I think it was in May. So May, Caitlin graduated. Fucking finally. Love her. Glad she did it. Jaren should be soon, hopefully. Also, I'm bad at storytelling. So I quit Summer Boosters after 2.5 years, almost 3 years. I quit there March, April, May, like May 5th. Because there's a lot of pickle stuff. Like all my friends were quitting. Didn't really love what I was doing anymore. And Alex, my boss, bought a restaurant. And he offered me a job to do the marketing there, and I took it. Got paid a little bit more. I thought it would work out with my school schedule. Fucking didn't. This is kind of if you've made it this far, kind of a shout out to you for your resilience. But watch out for people who are using you, for sure. He knew, not him. That's very rude of me to put on him. But there was a lot of pressure put on a couple of us to run the place, to improve sales to a pretty dramatic point. With marketing, with no real guidance, with no real leadership in that. And it sucked. I was putting in 40 plus hours a week, only getting paid a certain number of hours, plus school. And they wanted me to have a social life, but you can't do that when you're working, 48 hours a week and weekends, and done complaining. I had a job, a great opportunity. I'm glad I did it. But I quit that recently too. Moving to North Carolina. And yeah, I'm going to figure that out. Yeah, welcome to the real podcast. No, I'm excited for it. I just gotta get out to Tallahassee. Just gotta make that move and figure it out, and I know I will. And I'll let you guys know what that is. Let's see. Ooh, I got an ass tat. Got Jaren's Jaren's name tattooed on my ass, which is fucking cool. If you ask anyone else, they're gonna say no, but I think it's cool. Got my booty tattoo. What is that? I don't know what that is. I went skydiving. Y'all, go skydiving. Great experience. Got it on a hinge. See, Jordan moved. Shotgun. Ooh, so it's July now. Went up to Vermont to see the fam again for the 4th. I was a little late because of work. But I love those people. I love my people, and nobody can do about it. That was a really quick recap What the fuck you mean China? And yeah, that was that. Very quick recap of what has happened, and yeah, here now we're here. Now we are. I'm still here. That's it. How long is? Oh, it's only a couple seconds. Yeah, and so I'm moving. 24. You learn a lot. Shut the fuck up. All right, so I'm gonna give a rundown of my favorite dating apps. Um, um, let's see. I think as I've gotten older, Hinge has gotten a lot more traction. I think everyone there's a little older too. You kind of learn more about each other with the questions and stuff, which is cool. And like I'm a lot funnier in person. Like writing out being funny is actually kind of hard. And I can't use GIFs, which really sucks. That's what I rely on 100% of the time. But it's cool. You get a couple photos, a couple little quotes. But yeah, I like it. Second's probably gonna be Tinder. I've met a lot of cool people on it. We haven't even had sex. Just like I've hung out, and that's cool. Which you don't really expect on Tinder, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's a lot of engagement on that. One, I really only download it when I'm seeking confidence, cause when you get a swipe, you go, that's fucking dope. I can get any girl, and then you realize deep down, not true. They're only seeing 7 photos of you. Like, calm down there, Skipper. There's Bumble. I don't use it that much. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what else is there. I just kind of want to toss something in there. Kind of wrap it up. That's really about it. When this gets posted, it'll probably be my birthday, and that's why I did this. Thought I'd bring it back, get a little thing going, and hopefully this carries throughout the year, and we'll so I'm going through my my notes again, and I just have one: doll baby, lipstick, mom's clothes, blanket. And I'm gonna end on that. And that's it. You know, doll baby, lipstick, mom's clothes, blanket. That's all you need to know about what's coming in these next episodes. And yeah, thanks for. First of all, if you've made it this far, fucking good for you. I know you haven't because I can look at the analytics, but that's fine. I appreciate you. Thank you. See you next time.